What's up, guys? Today we're going to see how well I can shoot with 3 discs straight off the used rack. See how it goes. So if you're local, you probably already know Chalker House Disc Golf down here in Southeast Alabama. Great little shop. I just left there today, looked through the pre-owned rack, got 3 little gems. I've got a Champion Eagle, a C-Line MD3, and then a nice beat up Prime Warden. One of the best thing about local shops is the pre-owned rack, the used rack. I looked through about a shelf and a half. This is what I found. They have about 4 shelves there. And if you're not local, never fear, because I think one of the best things that they do is they list all of their used and pre-owned discs online as well. So go take a look at either new or pre-owned discs. If you see anything you like or any of these showcasing these videos, as soon as I'm done, they're going right back on the rack. Use code URSA10, helps me out a ton as well. Thank you so much to them for that. But without further ado, let's see how they fly. I'm going to go through the same little 12-hole layout that I use for most challenge videos because it lets me throw most shot shapes, but I'm really excited to throw this MD3. Let's see how it goes. Starting out with a nice little C-Line MD3. It's got a little bit of dome in the middle, but put it out here on a little Anheuser. Oh, she's stable. Hit that. All right, we're not OB, and we learned that that is a stable MD3. This did not really feel like it'd been thrown more than a couple times, and I think that stability confirms that. Yeah. Take par on the first hole, that's all right. Hole 2, I usually forehand an overstable approach disc here, but I'm gonna try to get a little tricky with this Warden. I did used to throw and putt Wardens a ton, so I was excited to see one that was beat, but still has a lot of life left on the used rack. It's gonna throw it at the gap with a little bit of turn out of the hand. Or throw it into the ground. We may have a jump putt. All right, bear with me going wide angle for a second. We did get a good little roll at least from the tree. That did not flip up as much as I thought, but rolled out to where we have a kind of a jump putt. Finish. Got our 2 holes to warm up. It's time to get on the birdie train. I'm gonna go MD3 flat through this gap. Just let it finish since I know it's a little stable. Yeah. Skip. Okay, we should be on the birdie train now. But yeah, one, if you're local, pause the video, go over to Chalker House in Daleville, tell them Ursa told you to go through the used rack, find some gems. But even if you're not, go check it out. They've got discs and disc accessories, bags, a bunch of clothing as well. Talked to them today and it sounded like they were really trying to double down on really making a disc golf shop, and it was really cool in there. So I'd love it if you supported me and just the local community as well. They're putting in a ton of work for courses in my area, making sure that I have cool places to film. So go check them out. Hole 4 is a par 4, and it's finally time to bust out the Fly Die Eagle. This is either going to be very straight and super sick or pretty stable and super sick. I'm not sure yet. Feels like it'll be in the middle. Luckily for me on this hole, both of those shots will be okay. Oh, it's kind of in between. Held straight, just a little finish, but that is exactly the flight you want out of an Eagle. I've had decent Pharaohs end up right here, so as a person who just lost his favorite Exodus, if this Fly Die Eagle doesn't end up back in the used rack, you guys know why. Full flexor MD3. Trust that stability. Back on the birdie train. Hole 5 is another par 4 with this Mando to the left of the tree, kind of guarding this shape to the basket. Wide open on the left side. We're going to let the Eagle work on a forehand, see how stable she is. Yeah, that thing is workable. Flipped up just a little bit, not my cleanest forehand release, but still worked back to the right. I like that thing. Eagle, man, it also has sneaky distance. Like, I'm usually, if I throw forehand in this hole, I'm not banking on clearing the Mando fully, so kind of sneaky. I won Warden shot earlier. It kind of surprised me with how stable it is, so need an approach on Anheuser. You're going to really commit to that Anheuser angle. See, like, that is a beat-in base plastic putter. You're probably not picking that up out of the used bin. It's $4. Go buy that thing. Did you see how it just flew? I don't know, maybe that's the old school player in me. Let me know in the comments if I'm crazy, but like a nice beat-in putter like this, legitimately, I'll show the camera, $4 for this guy. That's bang for your buck, bro. I could come out and play this whole course with this thing. Factor in Ursa 10 on top of that, and it's like, do you want a medium fry from McDonald's, or do you want a beat Warden that you can throw and putt with for the rest of your life? Easy decision for me. I think the Eagle is the shot for this hole on a forehand, but this MD3 is kind of surprising me with its stability. Like I said, it's got this little bit of dome right in the middle. So I'm going to throw it on Anheuser, see if I can't get it to hold. Really see what this guy's all about here. The answer is no. That is a used MD3 that is more stable than most MD3s I've thrown. So if you're in the market for an MD3 that flies like an MD4, that's your guy. And I didn't throw that the hardest, but I mean, I did give it some angle. I'm just surprised that it fought out that quickly and that much. Glide. Ooh, what a line though. Coming into a stretch of holes where I'm gonna have to be a tactician with the Warden here back to back to back. Starting to rain a little bit, but we're not gonna let that damper the fun. Throw a Warden right at the bucky. Great flight. With just 1 foot off the ground. I'm throwing that so low. Good thing about drives like that is it gives you the opportunity to make putts like this. Oh, I should have stretched. All right, square up. All right, time to do the Warden some justice. Well, it's a Warden, but you get it. Just a little straight hyzer. Just throw it in the air this time. Yeah. Oh, that could be like something special. $4. About 25 long here. I am kind of scared of the Veteran basket, I can't lie to you guys, but it is a dynamic disc putter that says Veterans for Vets on it, so that's like friendly fire if this spits out. One more chance to convince you guys to buy a $4 used putter from chalkerhouse.com. Discount code URSA10. Help me out there. Pretty good. Pretty good. A little long again. The Warden has no chill. Hole 6, you've seen it. It's right there. I simply would not be a man of culture if I didn't try to throw all 3 of these discs in that basket. Oh, hold on and flip a little. That thing holding a hyzer with snap like that is so impressive for, again, a $4 used Warden. That was sick. Oh, it's not that stable, son. Cut. I feel like this happens every time where I was super excited to throw that MD3 and Eagle, and then the Warden is just the star of the show. I don't know if this is a unicorn Warden or if I just forgot how good Wardens are, but man, this thing, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Hole 7 long has grown into where it's pretty difficult to see the basket from the tee, but I'm just gonna hyzer flip the Eagle through this gap and hopefully get a putt. This is definitely one of the harder holes in the course. Yeah, it's just so hard to get down there low enough to where you really get a putt for birdie. Nothing too crazy left here, just save our par. If I had bag on thrown that in, that Warden was going in my bag. Hole 8 long just has Hyzer MD3 written all over it. Just straight through that gap, let it finish. Yeah, perfect skip. Yeah, that is parked. A little farther than parked, but we've got Warden range activated, so not that worried about it. You guys thought it was in the whole time too. Don't say you didn't. A little post round recap. God, it is humid. Prime Warden, incredible. For $4, this is incredible. Great putter, great thrower, holds a line, holds straight to a lot of torque. Thing was insane. MD3, great line holder with just a little extra touch of stability I didn't expect. Again, it's got that little bit of dome right in the middle that I think makes it a little bit more stable. Fly-Dye Eagle, a legend, an OG. You cannot go wrong with this. Straighter than some other Eagles I've thrown in the past, but absolute incredible flyer. Everything that I'm looking for out of an Exodus or Eagle style disc. Again, just another huge thank you to Phil and Jeannie over at Chalker House for the support. I've had a lot of people ask me personally what's the best way to support me now that Infinite is not giving me a discount code. URSA10 at Chalker House will now be the best way. It's been a really weird year for me. I feel like the channel has done better than ever, but it's been the hardest year for me to secure releases or for reviews or anything. That's why I haven't been doing as many reviews, but hopefully with the code there, that kind of gives me a way to get back into reviewing, checking out new releases. So super excited just to be working with them and growing disc golf in the area. So they've got a great drive and vision for the community and can't be more excited to hop on board. Other ways to support me, as always, Ursa Nexus, these things fly insane, one of my favorite discs ever. And then Atlas Bags, link in the bio if you are interested in an Atlas bag. Let's get hole 9. Game plan is to throw this MD3 on hyzer real hard out this gap and hope it works out for the best on like the shortest tee pad known to man. I definitely early released it, but with a skip, which we got, we may have a putt. Warden Range. So again, these 3 specific discs, as well as a full selection of used and pre-owned plastic available in store and online, link in bio. Code URSA10 will save you some money, save my sanity from missing that putt. Another way to help me is just hit like and subscribe. Maybe comment your favorite number down below. Mine's 16. It's my birthday. See you later.